Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? Yo. Noxel, thank you for the sub. Good to see you here. What's up, Ession? What's up, Ession? What's up, Jessica? Ignore the papers in the background. It's tax season. Or maybe I don't know, I'm not sure when tax season actually begins, but I'm trying to do my taxes myself this year. We'll see if I can actually do it. But Junie, what's up? Did you have a question? Are you a fan of cover music? Sure. Oh, good luck. Yeah, shit. I mean, I haven't done it in 10 years, so I feel like I'm might be shooting myself in the foot, but I don't know. Honestly, it's just a good practice. I feel like especially when you're running your own business, I feel like it's already showed me some interesting stuff about my cash muns, or what little of that there is. You do your own Cheska? Nice. How different is the American tax system? Well, I'm not sure what to compare it to. And I also don't know it very well, so I'm probably not the person to ask. Imagine your government knows how much you owe them but doesn't tell you, basically. Yeah. That's the part that is a frustrating aspect of it. For sure. And then you get penalized if you don't get the number right. It's like, I don't know. I get that it can be done in a nefarious way. Like, obviously, there's all sorts of tax related crimes out there. But if it's, I don't know, if it's a genuine mistake, yeah, I don't know. I guess there's no way to know whether a mistake is genuine or not. Yeah, once a year, but a lot of artists, I've heard a lot of artists pay quarterly taxes. I think there's some pros and cons to that approach. Oh, shit. This is how I know I'm getting old, man. I'm just like having casual chats about taxes, but that's actually exactly why I'm mentioning taxes at all, is because I'm just trying to let the IRS know if I messed up, it's not on purpose. That's the thing. In principle, listen, I've family in Europe. I lived in Europe for a while. I'm no stranger to paying the concept of paying taxes, but I think it's, societally, the way people feel about taxes is so different. At least from my experience, like the way I hear my family talking about taxes in Europe, I mean, they're happy to pay it because they see the difference it makes in terms of like the public infrastructure, transportation, paternal maternity leave, like all these support systems, all these like public parks everywhere you go for families in literally like the biggest city in Austria, for example, Vienna. Everywhere you go, there's dog parks, there's playgrounds for kids. It's like it's amazing, like living there, and that's the biggest city in the country. So it's like I don't know, people there aren't really mad about paying taxes, and they, yeah. Anyways, it's just interesting because like I feel like people, my feeling is that people often are more upset about paying taxes in the U.S. not out of like principle that taxes are bad, but because the way our money is used feels very I don't know, like I don't even know how to describe it. Not good. Vienna's dope. I was there last year. Good showcase of infrastructure. Yeah, totally. I would agree with you. I think like their public transport is good. Quality of living is quite good in Vienna. It's kind of a cool chord. Wait, did I miss something that you were asking, Junie, or am I imagining this? I feel like I'm imagining that. I think taxes feel better, especially in Europe, because, you know, it's part of free healthcare and other sweet benefits, right? I answered okay. A beautiful, sweet melody. Thank you, Hero of Kvach. Also, that's probably the best name. We'll have to do a name ranking of all the regulars. One of these days. Now it's definitely sounding like some feel-good anime scene. Actually, it kind of is giving me Radiohead vibes. You guys know that's that classic Don't Leave Me High. Don't leave me high. Really got to practice my left arm. I feel it, yeah. There's plenty of great exercises to get your arms and your fingers and all the muscle memory kind of more on the same page. I mean, I'm rusty as hell. This last year was not a good year for me with piano practice. My wrist being all messed up. I have started. I was at the gym again today, which is nice, and I'm hoping that just the act of lifting again regularly without straining my wrists too much is gonna help. Gonna get me back to 100%. Right now, I'm still feeling like I'm like at somewhere around like 90 above 90%. I do like this chord though. Maybe I'll do a quick sketch journal. Do a little piano sketch journal real quick here. Let's see, new live set. I'm not gonna switch off of this view for the time being, since I'm just gonna play some piano here. Kind of ruined it there. Hold on. Let's try that again. I had to end it before this random drum loop in this project file started. That was a vibe though. Feels like a nice little preamble to the OG Wisdom version that's gonna end up on the album. Right now, I think the working title is like Euphoria or something, but I don't actually have a final title for that yet. So, all right, let's save this. First sketch journal of 2026, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we don't have the folder yet. New folder. Let's go. What do we got here? Wait, am I rendering or am I saving? 01, 08, 2026. Oh, shit. I just saved it there. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Cinematic Delilah. I'm trying to get back moving more too this year. What's up, Potty? How's it going? We're just kind of getting a slow start to the day. I'm gonna open up my my album like project arrangement file. Try to look through where some of the songs are at currently. I think the idea of doing a double album is definitely helping me. I'm pretty committed to that now that I'm kind of like seeing how much stuff I have to work with. It's just too much for one album. It's far too much. So I've just started arranging these. So we got album tracks. I don't know what color to make this. Let's make it like purple. We got a new follower. Yo, thank you for the follow. Tray Flip. Quick question. Do you think it's a good idea to mono the bass frequencies in the mastering of a track? I mean, I think generally speaking, yeah. But that there's actually a producer that I think is extremely talented named Phonon that just kind of he's been posting some great videos recently, like little short form content videos about his philosophy behind music production and stuff, and a lot of it is really great. He talks about stereo in sub, and like generally the problem, and don't quote me on this, but from what I understand, it's generally like not recommended because of phasing issues when it comes to larger venues. So if you're playing a show in a system that is really able to get down to some of the lowest frequencies that you normally don't hear live, having stereo sub creates a lot of phase cancellation issues in a live setting. So that's kind of my understanding of it. So for me personally, I don't have such strong feelings about stereo sub that I'm like, I have to have this. I used to feel that way actually back like 12 years ago or so. I loved stereoing and everything. I loved everything in stereo. If you listen to songs like Back and Forth and stuff like that, you'll just hear like, I mean, I would literally create, I would render out like my drums and create an entire extra layer of the entire drum track with like stereo effects. And I mean, I just love doing it. I thought it sounded cool. Yeah, anyways, I think I kind of grew out of that a little bit, and now I kind of prefer to just avoid it for the most part, because I'm not talented enough as a mastering engineer to be like, this is how to avoid phase cancellations in the low end, while still maybe having some stereo. And like, honestly, most of the time, how much does it really matter? I mean, for me, it's kind of like it was not a huge sacrifice or anything to give up doing stereo in the low end. Okay, but anyways, let's see. Where are we at? So Fade Away, I think I want this to be the last track on the album. And the piano stuff I was just playing, this is the song that I was thinking it could lead nicely into. This is an old version of it. I definitely have an updated version of this. It's probably called Euphoria still. Yeah. Oh, maybe I haven't rendered a new one. So I definitely know that this is an old version. Anyways, I think that those could be complementary. It's got like already has a similar. It's in the same key, maybe. It's not, but it's close. Just a couple of semitones off. Sound engineer here. Problem with stereo subs is on stages where the subs are deployed in a central line, and therefore they are fed with a mono signal. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I feel like stereo signal is just always a great way I think the way that I see stereo is like it feels like a great tool for emphasizing certain sounds and like, but it's also like a placement, you know. I sometimes stereo imaging feels almost similar to like reverb in the sense that it gives a sound more of a feeling that it's like in a certain space or environment versus just something that's like super flat and mono. I don't know. I've always felt that like reverb and stereo are kind of like are similar in that way. But anyways, I have so many sketches that aren't on here. It's kind of absurd. So let's try to take a look here. Is there anything else in here that I'm feeling like might not be a good album track? Let's see. Keep moving. Gone for Good. I'm vibing with how Make Believe is developing.
All of these decisions that I can see, are they really mine or made for me? Maybe I would rather play make believe. Maybe the truth isn't what I need. What I can say, what I can do.
I still got to figure things out, but it's kind of in a decent place at the moment. I was also thinking there's some stuff that the original sketch journal for this track was kind of basically more built around the second half of what's happening here. There's like some string melodic stuff I think some producers keep a mono version of the sub alongside a stereo sub. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, that kind of goes for most elements in a song. I mean, it's totally. I don't think you have to have a mono and stereo copy of every sound in a track. I think you can certainly, but yeah, obviously anything important, anything that's like central to the song, kind of has to have that mono locked in. Yeah, that was something that I remember that kind of blew my mind, because when I was doing lots of stereo stuff back in the day and people were kind of introducing me to this concept of, you know, phase cancellation and stuff, and yeah, it definitely showed me some weak points in terms of my mix downs in that regard. I'm almost wondering whether this melodically could go in the build, because I do really like the strings. I like the texture. I do like the melody. And I'm wondering if I can maybe do that in this first build instead. Otherwise, a lot of these melodies feel kind of like, I don't know, they're nice, but they only happen once, and they feel kind of discombobulated a little bit from the rest of the song.
What I can say, what I could do.
Let's see.
What I can say, what I could do.
You know, actually, yeah, thank you for the follow, Nixie. Now that I think about it, I think there is a way to kind of join them. If I remove the little like pickup riff there, and I just start in the downbeat, then the vocal can kind of be the primary focus for that like little moment here before the downbeat.
What I can say, what I could do.
Okay, yeah, definitely still needs work, but I like the idea of doing that. I'm just gonna record this here real quick on the piano.
Maybe the truth isn't what I need. What I can say, what I could do.
I wonder, maybe I could get the boys to come back and record strings to double this the vocal.
Truth isn't what I need. What I can say, what I could do.
I definitely think that I could hear it being doubled with the strings. That could be cool. Anyways, let's keep looking here. I'm not sure what project file to open up at the moment. Actually, I had an idea for superpower as well. I was kind of starting to think of this little section here. I think I'm going to try to make that the drop potentially. Let me save this, because I think that that's going to take a little bit of finessing to see if that's potentially a good idea. So let's open up Superpower. No idea what the project is looking like right now. The best mod on Earth? I would agree with you there. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Obviously I'm rusty with the album process, so I'm noticing these things where I had the string players come through and record a lot of bridges, which wasn't necessarily something I set out to do specifically, but I guess it's just a nice way to introduce some I don't know, some harmonic variation and stuff. And now I'm like, yeah, there's too many songs doing this, and it's an interesting process trying to create like the right balance between, you know, elements that are repeating and elements that are changing on a song by song basis. I personally don't like it when an album feels like the songs are all too similar. I think albums are like the perfect place to do some experimenting as an artist, you know? That's kind of why I feel that way. So I was listening to this, and I actually feel like these are kind of a little bit too upfront for intro drums here. I think they'll sound good for the verse.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me.
I was also like thinking about all these little glitching elements could be really cool. I remember trying to create weird little moments like that.
Truthfully, what I see.
But yeah, most importantly, I want to try to execute on the drop.
What I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me.
Yeah, like that weird little glitch right there, I think was cool.
Symphony.
This thing right here.
Playing me, writing me. All these choices of mine are all that you need from me. Sing for me, playing me. I'm dancing left and right, faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower.
Just my superpower. I think let's get rid of this repeating kick.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bone. I can think about it. Bring my pussy with my.
Yeah, you know.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in.
Let's get these
This is my superpower.
some kind of clap or something repeating on the downbeats here, just for the time being. Let's see.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring my pussy with my own. This is.
I wonder. I kind of like the dramatic effect.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it.
Yeah, I think the piano is a little bit too emotional for that break. I do want the tension and the aggression to kind of build up from here, so it feels a bit better going into the drop. But
Feel it in my bones.
I'm not 100% sure about that vocal, but I mean the it's not a bad idea. Let's see.
This is my. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring my pussy with my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it.
I'm hearing like an A-B pattern. Like the first two chords, first two measures are sustained. I don't know. I think like writing wise, just having that same progression happening at the drop has been really underwhelming for me. So we're just gonna cut that and throw it somewhere here for now. Let's So I think it's up until... Yeah, so let's go like that. Throw this over here. And then let's try to just chop that vocal after that first downbeat hit, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Oh, I missed a note. There we go. Not again. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's right there.
Black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring my pussy with my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. I can feel it in my bones. Feel it in my bones.
All right, cool. So we have like the rough A-B pattern going now. Trying to think what kind of sounds we could throw in here. I was definitely hearing, just for the hell of it, I've been messing around with this this bass patch a lot recently. I feel like it could be cool here.
I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in.
I'm not a huge fan of kind of like the randomness movements in yeah, this notch thing. I'm gonna get rid of the LFO, I think. I think some of the other movement is just coming from the phasing. So let me try. I'm just curious if I can kind of turn this a little bit more into like a plucked bass sound. You could use the velocity, kind of turn it from plucked to more sustained. Wait. Here's another LFO. Yeah, there we go. Sounds a little bit more static, which is kind of what I want.
I can feel it in my
I don't know. So let's keep rolling with the direction. See what comes of it.
I can feel it in my bones. Made for me.
That VR Fletcher Munson curve video has definitely inspired me to be more delicate with my like those higher mids. I forget the exact frequency range. But definitely it's definitely interesting too when you think about the frequencies that your ears are more sensitive to. Like I was thinking about this today. I was hearing some of the music not even through the speakers. Like I just had my headphones sitting on my like keyboard tray here, and I was like, wow, it's so crazy how different the music sounds when you can't hear the low end, you can't hear like too much of the high end information. It's really just kind of like primarily that yeah, and I kind of like those higher mids, like or just mids, I guess, in general. And that's like a pretty amazing trick that good mastering engineers know how to pull, is like making sure a song, like all the elements that are important for a song still translate, like basically no matter what system you're listening to. That's some black magic right there. I don't know how people do that. I mean, when it's done really well, you can kind of obviously make sure important elements are always present in certain frequency ranges and such, but it'd be cool to try to take maybe these chords and layer them with the choir chords here and MPE them a bit. I remember trying to MPE the choir chords and it didn't work. So I guess it only works with VSTs that actually have that functionality baked into them. I'm not sure. All right, let's see. So let's see. So this one. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let's start with this voice. Let's go to MPE. Forget how to bring up the. Oh yeah, that's right. You just click on the note. Okay, let's have it slide up 3 semitones. It's a minor third. Da, da. And then we'll go. Da, da, da. That's 2 semitones. Da, da. I mean, you can still do the same thing you would do with MPE by just duplicating tracks enough times and then just pitch bending them, but I think this is a bit easier in the long run to have it all in one track. Let's see. So this voice might be the easier next option, I think. Da, 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 dum. So that's 2 semitones here. We got a new follower. Yo, thank you for the follow, Obey. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, you have the Ableton EQ? Nice. Okay, and then down to B. So let's get rid of this. Dun, dun. So that's 4 semitones, I believe. Oh yeah, it's just a little early. So we'll keep it here and then go down to 4 right there. The cool thing about the MPE is I actually kind of like that it doesn't snap. I think it's cool. It gives it more of a you know, when an orchestra performs, you have obviously most of the time professionals are obviously trying their hardest to play as accurately as possible, but you can't hit every note with like a 0 point, you know, like 100% accuracy. So it's kind of cool to hear. I feel like you hear all these different little tuning variations in an orchestra. So it's cool to hear that in a synth as well. It gives it kind of like a more human quality. Let's get this middle voice going as well. Should be pretty easy. Let's mute those. So that's a half step here. And then another or 2 steps here. Okay. I think we want to slide into this one too. So let's start with this middle note. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have just been counting them like that the whole time. I was just singing the intervals in my head. But yeah, you can just go in here and count them. That's pretty nice. Okay, that's gonna go. And wait. Yeah, we need another voice, but let me just finish this up first. We'll extend this here, have it go down to G sharp 1, wherever that is. I think it's right around here. That didn't sound right. Where is the G sharp 1? Oh, right here, I think. Yeah. Okay, now we just need one more voice somewhere in the middle here, I think. And let's just extend that fully. Okay, not bad, but I want this one definitely to be quieter. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool now that I think about it, having that extra control with the velocity on top of that. I like it. Okay, now let's go back in the patch here. And like, definitely, I want the movement to be more audible in the MPE movement. Maybe we just automate the cutoff. Let's get rid of the kick drums for sure. Okay. Did we have strings recorded for this song? I'm pretty sure we did. What did we have? I think it was just this. Yeah, I don't think that'll be helpful in the intro. What if we had these do what's the it's THX? Let's go full THX on these fools. Plus, it's kind of fun to draw these shapes in MPE. Oh, whoops. Wait, what happened here? Hold on. I messed something up. There we go. All right, starting from scratch. Just gonna drag each one of these down. Turns out today is an MPE stream, I guess. Definitely the most riveting thing to watch live. Wait, why does this keep happening? I'm really confused. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, wait, is this start? Okay, I'm just an idiot. Hold on. I just need to add an extra measure here. I'm just dumb. There we go. Wonder if piano would help here at all. I definitely feel like the synth is a little overpowering at the moment. Good, turn the cut off down a little bit. Yeah, whatever.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring my voice of my own. This is my I can feel it in my I can feel it.
Okay. I don't mind having like something like that to rhythmically switch it up, but I want to explore some other sound design options for that B section bass. Let's see. Let's get the Okay, I think having more control over this high end will help us a lot. So maybe we can add a some kind of filter. I don't know why I'm choosing to do this with Serum Effects, but I'm rolling with it. And let's just draw in some little plucks. Cool. Maybe we could mess with the vocal a little bit. I was definitely thinking we could do some weird stuff. Weird stuff with this. I don't know. Phasers are fun, but let's just keep throwing random stuff on here. See what happens. What a fun effect. Let's try to comb. I love combing. Ooh, that's cool. Let's try that. It's kind of extreme right now, but we could always turn the mix down if it's too much. Cool. Like a soothe would probably be a good idea after this. Just see what it sounds like with a lot of soothe. Just grab some kind of de-harsh ultra. See how this sounds. Oh, I forgot about the auto tune. Hold on. Was it B major? Oh, okay. Actually, this reminds me of if it wasn't for this weird glitch thing happening with auto tune where it snaps back to major no matter what key you have it on after a while. I forgot. I think it was Moogard that showed me this. It was in the Haywyre Discord. This thing is awesome. Look at this. You could just throw in the notes that you're using, and it'll tell you what scale you have on your hands. So it's pretty sweet. So, so you just go like this, and you got whole tone. But some of these legit sound made up. Like you take one of these away, and then you got augmented ninth mode, number 4. Inuit hexatonic 2. That's crazy. But if I mean everything seems pretty legit though. It's Dorian, Aeolian. I mean, all the ones that I know, it's getting right. So these must actually be real scales. You can click the scale link to get more info on it. Yeah, where's the hold on? Like, what is this? Arfian? I caught my attention. What in the hell am I looking at here? I have. This is wild. Tonnet's diagrams are popular in Neo-Riemannian. What the hell? Notes are arranged in a lattice where the perfect fifth intervals are from left to right. Oh, I think I've heard of this. I feel like there's some instruments that are kind of based off of this a little bit. I might be tripping though. Okay, interesting. The bracelet shows tones that are in scale, starting from the top. Yeah, but it's a really cool website. I like it a lot. But the reason I brought it up is I was gonna just look up exactly what it is that I'm using here. It's pretty. It's like a harmonic minor kind of thing, but I don't know exactly what it is. Let me see. That's not harmonic minor, is it? Phrygian dominant. Right. Okay. That makes sense. And then if you change this one, then it's double harmonic. Yeah. Double harmonic minor. And this is Phrygian. Okay. So it's actually that minor third changing into a major third. That's what differentiates Phrygian from Phrygian dominant. Which is not what I was expecting actually. Wait. Huh, that's interesting. And then we have Raga Fina Duty, my favorite scale. First scale I ever learned. Wait, you actually had to study Neo-Riemannian theory? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. Definitely love this as a resource for music theory related stuff. Anyways, so let's figure out what's going on here.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring my push of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones.
There's like no build right now.
I can feel it in my bones.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. I mean, this is not.
Feel it in my bones. Feel it in my bones.
That movement is nice though. It is kind of phasery in a way, but I think combs are just superior to phasers in my opinion. But a comb is actually just a type of phaser, isn't? I'm pretty sure, isn't it? I might be wrong. I don't mind this kick layer in here. I think it helps kind of make it a bit more aggressive. I think it'd be cool if we added some kind of like tremolo type effect here. Let's see. Normally I would grab the native Ableton thing, but that's been causing me a lot of problems in project files, so it keeps getting out of sync. So I'm gonna try to do some kind of tremolo thing, maybe with serum effects. I wonder what the easiest way would be to do this. Utility, and then oh, there's no volume on the utility, huh? Oh, there is right here. Let's try this. Oh, that works. Oh, weird. Turning the mix down doesn't mean that this isn't. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, maybe this isn't the best way to do this after all. I really need a go-to plugin for this kind of stuff. But I don't feel like I have something at the moment for that. I'll just give in to my toxic relationship with AutoPan. Ah, there we go. All right, let's have it go like this. Yeah, Shaper Box, I know is kind of a gold standard in that regard. I have a plugin called Duck that I think might be a good alternative. I actually don't know if I want this synced or not. Let's go to rate. I think it's a little bit cooler if it's not synced, potentially. Okay, let's get rid of the amount here. Okay, whatever. It's not particularly great, but it at least gets the idea down of like an A/B type thing. Um. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave this project file for the time being because that's all I honestly wanted to do, was just to kind of like rearrange it like this for the time being. And I'll get back to this another time. I feel like this is something that happens a lot when I'm working on album stuff, is when you're zooming out, it's tough to zoom in and zoom out with albums because like you obviously have to think about the bigger picture, track selection, track arrangement, and you know, but then let's say you're like listening through the tracks and you have this little idea of like, oh, okay, like this super power track, for example. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to change the section that will be the drop to this, make it sound more like an A/B call and response type drop, and then I think it's important to be able to kind of commit to just like okay, that's all I'm gonna do. That's the only idea I had. I'm not hearing anything else. Just gonna get that down, and then get back to the other album tracks. And anyways, that's how I feel about it, at least. You gotta be able to zoom in and zoom out. Macro and micro. Sometimes it's better to refine than replace, yeah. I agree. I think that like one thing I really want to focus on though from here on is that I'm making sure that the things I'm adding to songs and changing and doing in general at this point are very much intentional. Like if I'm doing it based off of things I'm hearing. Like I'm hearing something, I'm like, I want to change this, I want to do this, and then I don't want to sit around and like, yeah, I don't want to noodle too much. Funny because that's literally in the title, but so I guess I found my answer. I'm saying no to noodling. One sec, y'all. I do really need to go to the bathroom though, so I'm gonna pop up this BRB screen here just for a moment, and then we're gonna get back into examining other album tracks. So give me a sec here. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's get rid of this screen. Denoodling chair or denoodling stream. Yes. Should I have a filing taxes stream? Oh yeah, I was thinking about Keep It Moving as well, this track. I was thinking about trying to simplify this song a little bit. Also with Fade, hold on, I think I have a newer version of Fade Away somewhere. Sketch Journal 2025 Fade. Huh. Maybe I haven't rendered it recently. Never mind. But yeah, I think unfortunately I might actually leave this. This track might end up just being on the Sketch Journal. Sketch Journal album instead of the main one. I don't know. It depends on whether it fits the vibe, of the album. We'll see.
Make it slide on my own, I can get by fine.
I think by default, I should just consider that most tracks are going to be on the Sketch Journal album instead of the main album. So be nice to have them by default in this, like, the Sketch Journal category. So let's see what else I have here that might be good to throw in there. There's like nothing to this idea. That's all it is. I mean, organizing these is going to be a pain in the ass. I'll probably end up with duplicates in this, but that's okay, I guess. Oh yeah, this track. We started this on stream in December. Oh no, wait. Oh god. Yeah, this version has the fucked up vocals. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Cool idea. Definitely could end up in the sketch journal. Volume 1. Oh my god, this is gonna be... You know what? I mean, Skrillex had that, what was it called? Fuck You, Skrillex, you think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not. Album. That felt a lot like a mixtape. I don't know how he spoke about it himself, but lots of really short little songs. A lot of them were really old, right? I can't remember... I can't remember how old some of them were, but I feel like it's a good way to... Because, like, when you're... Yeah, it's just hard when you're producing, composing, mixing everything yourself. It can be hard to finish every single idea you have. Voltage really had an effect. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I think the quality on Voltage, to me, feels like too high for it to feel like a mixtape feel to me. It feels definitely more like album material. Like, in my mind, when I hear Voltage stuff, to me it sounds more like the quality of it is album-like, but then the arrangement is obviously more mixtape-like, I guess. Because a lot of times it's you know, you get one drop, and then it kind of moves on to transition slowly into the next track. Right? Or am I wrong about that? I think, are there a lot of songs that tracks on Voltage that extend? I'm thinking about the most recent one. I feel like that one was kind of like one drop after another for the most part, and not too many songs that lasted longer than that. But maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly. I don't know. Forgot about that thing. Yeah, a lot of these are like perfect examples of what I think I'd want to do with the sketch journal volume 1. The volume 1 is going to be obnoxiously big, but I think from then on I'll be able to handle it a bit better. Let's see. Forgery. Redline Dash was really sick. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Crash Project. This one is really cool too. It's tough. Like, I like a lot of these ideas, but let's keep looking for stuff we can throw in the sketch journal section. What was this? This was the random metal sketching? Okay, that's actually kind of cool, though. I do like that. What is it? definitely a cool little riff there. Let's keep looking. Keep adding stuff to this sketch journal thing here. What is this? Oh yeah, that's like a little funky, jazzy kind of thing. That one's cool too. Inside remix stuff, or Inside VIP rather. I feel like there was a lot more stuff that I'm not finding at the moment. Kind of a cool chord progression. What were these other community tracks? I forgot about these.
The Fitness Grand Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic
capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
I do like this. Oh, this one actually has a really cool section in it too. The beginning is kind of whatever. I think it's right here. I do really like that. Oh yeah, this idea. I do like this idea too. That was, I think, the first thing I made on this new season of streaming. Doesn't really have a name, but this one. Super simple little sketch, but it's got a nice vibe. I think this is the instrumental version, no vocals. Oh, wait. I have been wanting to get back into the Doppelganger VIP idea. It's very messy and short, but it's a cool idea. This is a cool idea too. He's doing a feedback session for himself. Yeah, basically, something like that. It's more of a taking inventory kind of stream at the moment. I'm just trying to figure out what all the stuff is that I would like to release. Make sure it's not gathering dust, and find a way to differentiate between album material and sketch journal material. The hell was this? Oh yeah, and this idea, you guys remember this one? This could be album material, maybe. Whoops. But yeah, that one's got some potential for sure. But let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Oh yeah, this is some alternate version of another old idea. It's a vibe for sure. I like it. Oh, we already have that one. What is this piano riff? Ooh. Where's this playing from right now? Okay, this is confusing. I do really like that piano riff. Very mysterious. Ooh, what is this? Man, I have so many files I haven't looked at in months now. Jazzy Reese stuff. Oh, I think I remember this. That's kind of a interesting, simple little thing, but I actually like the mix though. The mix isn't sounding too bad on there. All right, what the hell is this? It's a weird ass title. Give me the kind of Ben Bomer vibes a little bit. I like it. I like it. Let's keep it in the sketch journal row for now. Clearing Storm. That's another tough one. What the hell's going on with this track? I think we successfully kind of rearranged everything from the Lost Project file. That would be really fun to do a video for, because that ARP is kind of hilarious to play. Oh yeah, this is the one with George. I like this one a lot, actually. Just the vibe is cool. All right. See, look at this. What are we? What is the count now? How many are we at? There's no overlap right now between the album and the sketch journal. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Given not all of them are actual full-fledged tracks, but that's kind of the whole point of a sketch journal, right? It's like not all of them are going to be like, 3-4 minute pieces, but some of them are. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 29, 30. So that's 30 so far exactly that are not conflicting with album tracks. So it's like, and the album alone right now, if I were to just stick to these tracks, which would already be difficult, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's still too many, I feel like. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have to release everything. Like something like this, I shouldn't actually have in the sketch journal, because that's not even my own thing. That's a collab with George. Let's see. You guys remember this track too? I feel like I started losing excitement for this. It's a fun idea. I'm just adding more tracks here that are also sketch journal entries. Ooh, this was the drum and bass idea, I think. It would be cool to have a little bit more drum and bass, or like just like double time stuff in the album. I already have at least one that fits that category. It's obviously pretty rough, but I like the general writing. I think the writing's cool. That was a fun little idea as well. But yeah, this track is kind of interesting too. Not really much going on, but I like the vocal. Oh yeah, this track, I remember this one. It's got a cool feeling, very uplifting, a little romantic too. This one's got a nice vibe to it too. That one's pretty sick too. Not much to it, but I like it. What else we got? I actually really don't like that one. I wouldn't even want that on the sketch journal. This one's kind of cool, I think. I think it makes it pretty obvious when you listen to all these sketches that like my workflow is primarily it's composition first, really. My mixes are all super kind of think that with the sketches, a lot of them are very plain. It's very much like melodic and harmony and rhythm driven, not really sound design driven, which is interesting. Not really saying that's a good or bad thing. What the hell is... I don't know what to do with this. Sketch journal. Yeah, it is basically a 2025 recap. Most of these... We might move on from the 2025 renders and take a look at previous ones too, because I do want this sketch journal to be kind of all-encompassing. I like it. It's cool. Cool vibe. All right. Well, it just kind of is overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. It's like every single track here needs a lot of love. But at least this way I can say, all right, let me ignore the bottom row for the time being and just make sure that these sound good. I think that's kind of the point of me doing this. It's like I need to understand how to own in on the tracks that I feel really convinced by. And this doesn't feel like a bad list. This doesn't feel too bad. Haywyre, what are the strongest ideas? Pick them up first. Yeah, exactly. I have them up here in this row here. But part of me feels like maybe some of this is a little bit too familiar for Haywyre fans. It's I think I need to maybe switch it up a little bit more. Like a lot of the stuff isn't really that. It doesn't feel like it's exploring too much new stuff. Like there's stuff like Keep It Moving, which is just kind of like old glitch hop kind of stuff. And then there's like Make Believe, which feels very much like that feels kind of like, I don't know, Never Count on Me-ish. And then there's like Head First, which also feels like a, I don't know, ever-changing type almost kind of thing. I feel like Palette Cleanser, which is going to be kind of like an interlude track. This one has one of the more different vibes. And I definitely want to lean into this a little bit more. I think this is why I was saying like Double Time could be fun to explore a bit more on the album. And this is literally like 3 tracks right now. This was so much fun to jam out, by the way. It really brought me a lot of happiness to sketch this. But yeah, it's an interesting vibe for sure. And like this track also, all the dreams that I dreamt of. I mean, the thing is, leaning more into the vocals does feel a bit new for the Haywyre project, so I guess I can cut myself a tiny bit of slack there. But yeah, even like Euphoria, this one's also kind of like an older idea. Little hip hop interlude. And then this Inspire track. I don't know. A lot of it feels, maybe I'm playing it a little bit too safe, you know? I feel like I might need to try to dig through these and see how I can potentially switch it up a bit more. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. Who knows? These are the joys of putting together an album. I don't know. I'll be right back. I love these ones. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, clear. Potentially, it's possible. It's possible. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, there's this track. I think this is more of a sketch journal track potentially. Definitely got like a chill, laid back. Also, it's kind of like an ever changing type of thing. But the thing is, I want a clean slate. I feel like that's my biggest one of my biggest goals for 2026. I want to get all this fucking just get it out. Just get all this shit out. And I want to be able to not have any ideas lingering over me. That would be an amazing feeling, as to be like, yes, I have all this shit that's been sitting on my hard drive for years is out. That I gotta lock in, make that happen. There's also piano pieces. This is just an absurdly weird improv, which maybe doesn't even deserve to get released. This is a terrible idea. Sloppy piano idea. I mean, a lot of my piano pieces just start off as improvs, and it feels natural. I guess anything starts as an improv, really, when you think about it. You gotta start somewhere. But yeah, it's obviously very unrefined, I guess, is the reason I'm bringing that up. What is this? What is this idea? Oh yeah, this thing is kind of whatever. I remember this now. Actually, wait, this idea is cool. I remember this track. Could be a fun, jazzy kind of idea. Persona? I'm not familiar with Persona, I'm not gonna lie, so if there's a connection there, it's unintentional. All right, what else we got here? Sorry, y'all. I know this is not the most exciting way to spend my time on stream, but
I don't even think about it.
I just want to really want to focus on the right material, though, is my thing. So oh yeah, I remember this idea. That's kind of cool. Got a nice vibe. What is this? 13 minutes of nonsense. Why did I render this? It's just circle of fifths. Oh, I skipped it because for a particular reason. It's because I don't really want to prioritize. I can't actually work on that song right now, Delansky, because it's technically already signed, and that means it can't be on my album because my album's gonna be independent. I definitely think leaning more into. I think part of the reason why I feel the album is maybe a bit safe right now is because there's something about playing piano that brings out it brings out qualities in that I don't hear in my music that I produce, and I think some of it is maybe the fact that I've got you got so much control. It kind of simplifies the parameters, right? You just have the notes that are sitting in front of you. Fuck me. I'm bleeding on my keyboard again. Whoops. But what was I saying? Yeah, it kind of like simplifies and defines like your parameters a bit more. And I feel like I can hear my brain kind of doing things that I wouldn't do if I was producing, I guess. So I kind of want to add more of that energy into the album somehow. That's why I feel like everything is feeling a bit safe right now. It's like these are all pretty good tracks right now, but I want them to feel more a little more spontaneous, a little bit less arranged, a little bit of randomness. I don't know if you guys, some of you listen to metal, I'm sure. I don't really listen to too much these days, but there is a group called Veil of Maya. They have this album. Oh my God, what is it called? What is this album called? Veil of Maya. What is it? Yeah, The Common Man's Collapse. This album is so fucking cool. I love this album so much. But anyways, there's something interesting when you're listening to this. A lot of I don't know exactly what kind of genre this is. Like it might be kind of genty. I don't know, but you're familiar with Veil of Maya? Nice. It's Delansky. You might be right. Maybe just more piano would be helpful, but it's pretty sick. It feels a little bit ADD at times because things are like switching up on you like very quickly. But I find that really exciting. I think it's awesome to hear a track suddenly like, whoa, within like a half a second, you're in a different BPM, totally different rhythm. Like there's just like this random shit happening and it catches you off guard, and I feel like that makes it super interesting to me. I feel like I need to do a little bit more stuff like that in the album, for me to be a bit happier with it. Anyways, old version of the track with Molly Moore. That was a fun tune. This was an old intro, I think, for Head First.
I think you did this to yourself. Did this to yourself.
Oh yeah, I like this idea enough to like want to throw it in the sketch journal. Very chill, kind of like a People Under the Stairs vibe in my mind a little bit. Oh, this is a weird track too. I'm interested in it. I'm gonna throw it in here. I like that. I do like the feeling of it. It's kind of like a relaxed. It's like bass music for the spa almost. Space music. Anyways, y'all, I know this is boring as hell, so I might just call it here. Clearly, I'm kind of like focused on going through a ton of sketches here and trying to own in on what to do here for the sketch journal. So actually, I need another arrangement thing here for non-sketch journal, non-album stuff that I just don't know what to do with. This is 100% one of those. It's like a super poppy vocal forward thing that I don't want on the Haywyre album or on the sketch journal. Please continue. Just make sure you give old ideas some love and place. Yeah, 100%. I think you're right. I'll keep going for a bit longer. I just feel like this is boring for most people. I like that chromatic run there. Interesting. Oh yeah, just another one of those ideas that never really turned into anything. obviously like a supersonic inspired thing.
Tried on so many faces.
I don't know what this is. 2010s Haywyre vibes. I can see that. I do really like songs that have these little kind of pentatonic riffs that keep you guessing for a little bit before you hear the chord progression. Because it's nice to be caught off guard, you know. We all kind of like, you know, like reading a book. Your brain is just automatically generating images and things, and I think music can be similar. Like we have our own way of approaching anything sonically. So I feel like we kind of project that, and then you get kind of surprised when you're like, oh, actually, this is different than what I would have done. This is like a little, kind of a funky idea. It's a good inclusion, I think, for the Sketch Journal album idea. Okay, this is another one of those like not Haywyre tracks. It really doesn't feel like Haywyre to me, so I'm gonna put this here. What is this? Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, that's actually, I do like this idea. I think there's some really terrible singing in here, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But there's something about that track that I do like. It's a terrible quick sketch of, I think this is the first attempt at sketching headfirst. It was just the melody. I was in another project file and I had to render it out real quick before I forgot it. Old versions of Fade Away. Let's see. What else we got here?
So even if I fade away, it won't bother me, 'cause I have come to terms with things I could change.
I think, yeah, more older Fade Away stuff, which is cool to hear. Okay. Well, that kind of concludes 2024, which is nice. It was not a very productive year for me. Unfortunately, I got yeah, 2023 was a rough one too. Wow, that's insane. How much less I was sketching. But 2023 was a pretty intense year. I mean, I did get like Chromatically out, and I got White Lie finished and some other music on the way. But yeah, that's also when I got my house, and my fiance and I moved in together, and it was just it was an intense year. And I didn't really have a studio space for a while. So it makes sense to me that there's not a lot going on here. It's nice though looking at 2025 because this year there's a lot of sketching going on. It's a nice feeling to be a little bit more active. So this feels like it could be a really good like ending point for the sketch journal, unless there might be stuff from 2020. Let's see, 2022. Is there anything in here? There could be stuff from here.
I used to think.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh god, I think this is when I was trying to start doing more singing. So there's gonna be some bombshells in here. This is like a minefield. I'm gonna press on something. And we're gonna hear some. Hear something I didn't want to hear. So this maybe maybe avoid this. Drum and bass. Okay, actually, wait. This could be a fun idea though. Maybe sketch journal. I don't know. I just like the vibe. I do want to look through 2020. It's like really moody. I like it. It's got a nice vibe to it. Oh yeah, I remember this. My idea for this track was to try to make something where I record a piano improv at a certain BPM, and then I would have a drum rack that was entirely improvised drumming. Not the best drum kit, unfortunately. But it's a cool idea, I think, for like an interlude type thing. Nice. Anyways. So there's probably some stuff in here. Maybe 2021 has some interesting stuff as well. Excuse me. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, actually, there's something. This idea is super rough, but I like the idea. I wonder how many minutes I spent sketching this.
If I could find a way to tell you, if I could find a way to tell you.
Yeah. Very simple, but I like the writing. I like this, like a starting and stopping idea. I think just with good production, it could be pretty cool. Oh yeah, back in 2021, we were doing a break-in. George and I were doing production challenges with some friends. I don't remember what the challenges were. Sometimes it was like certain samples should be used or something. I remember this one was terrible. I already know this is gonna be bad. Oh god, that snare. Oh, actually, this idea had some potential, I feel like. Kind of like the flute action in here. Okay, it sounds so goofy. Maybe in my head it sounded a lot better than it actually does. Okay, that's pretty bad. The writing isn't bad though. The sound design is horrible, or maybe not even. The sound design is okay. I feel like it's more like the mix sounds terrible. It's just a really emotional little piece. Some potential there. Kind of very poppy writing here for some reason. I must have been going through something at that time. Dun, dun, dun. Could be turn into some Knock to Eliminate House. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, Take Me Back. Yeah, I gotta find that project. That's one that I have to remake from scratch because I have no clue where that project file ended up. There's also this version of something that's like cool. I've never been able to get it to sound good. So maybe that's a good sign. Good sign to put it in the sketch journal, maybe. I don't know. It's got an interesting vibe to it. 2019. Wow, that is old as hell already now. I remember writing that and I was like, oh, this is fucking sick. And then, I don't know, I just struggled to get the production to sound right. I mean, some of it does sound pretty cool. But yeah, I can tell why I never released or created a released version of that.
As you go on, as you go
on. Oh God, more really rough stuff. Well, I think this might be the first version of Forgery here. Holy, that's crazy. Anyways, it's pretty obvious I've got a ton of stuff that is going to have to get. This is stupid. Oh my God, look at this. What the hell? Oh. But it's nice to have a visual for everything. All the ideas that I've I want to release this year. It would probably be the most songs I will have released in a year, but I don't know if that really necessarily counts because I haven't really done a sketch journal volume, like a mixtape kind of thing. I've only done singles, EPs, and albums, so this would be a little bit of a different thing. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll probably call it here for now. Sorry, it was a little bit of a more boring stream today, but it was important for me to go through these project files a bit and try to understand where things are at. How to separate sketch journal stuff from album stuff, and that line is still very blurry, but I think I'm understanding. Like, there's some songs I know for a fact are going to be on the album no matter what, some that I know are going to be in the sketch journal thing no matter what, and then somewhere in the middle is like this gray area that I need to really figure out, but I'll get there. Just make sure that 2017 to 2020 ideas also find a home. Yeah, definitely. Well, there's a bunch of tracks that I was working on for the Panorama series. Like Clearing Storm was one of them. This track that I was just playing. This is a version of something I was gonna have on the Panorama series. I guess maybe there's even an argument to be made that like I should just experiment with the tracks that were intended for that series and just try to like actually finish it with them instead of having them on the sketch journal. I don't know. In my mind, I kind of it probably wasn't the right move to just pretend like the project was done and then just not worry about it anymore. It's definitely my like insecurities telling me like, yeah, fuck it. People weren't enjoying it, so why bother with it? So it's just like that kind of victim mentality got the better of me, I think. So it would be probably a healthy thing to wrap up the Panorama project, and maybe I could do that. And I'm seeing like the amount of material I have. If I were to shave off 10 tracks from Sketch Journal Volume 1, I would still have like fucking like 30 or 40 ideas. So it's like there's no shortage of music for that. So I think it could be okay to just try to wrap it up. And I think it would probably be the more like the right thing to do. I don't want to be starting projects and not finishing them. So yeah, something to think about. Martin, you need the hype man next to you. You guys are my hype team. I don't see you guys ever talking smack about me. It's crazy. But thank you. No, I appreciate it. The crazy thing is all the art for the Panorama project got finished years ago. That was done in like 2018, 19. So I mean, that's all ready to go. I just need to, maybe it'd be a good time to actually consider getting over those feelings that I had for it and just following through. So there's Panorama Discover, Panorama Form. I'm trying to remember what they were even going to be called. Maybe I could probably find like sketches, like physical sketches I made. Collaborations, exercises, sketch journal. Hold on. What happens if I search Panorama on my computer? What even comes up here? Anyways, point being, maybe this would be a good time for me to think about this. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be it for me for today. I only hate Haywyre when he doesn't finish his tracks and doesn't release them. Listen, I know. I hate it too. I hate that. Yeah. That's me beating up my past self and current self. But no, seriously, I think that I think I'm getting closer and closer to a space where I'll be able to kind of clean my slate for 2026. I think all these ideas will get released. I feel much better about the idea of like, you know, separating things, you know, album, sketch journal, maybe even panorama as a third layer of separation. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. So I think it'll be a really good year. Yeah, that's it for me for today, y'all. Thanks again for the kind words, and I'll see you tomorrow if you want. Tomorrow's Feedback Friday, so if you got something to share with me, send me what you got. And I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow if you want to come hang out. Otherwise, Sunday I'll be live again as usual. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the schedule by now. So that's it for me for today. Peace out, gang. See you. Take care.